So the Teo app, an online publishing platform for writers and self-publishing authors, offers a comprehensive solution to the challenges affecting the dying craft of journalism. So the hybrid publishing model is designed to support self-publishing authors and journalists, providing them with tools and resources that they basically need in this digital age. Let's chat a bit about this. Obviously, this is something that's very close to my heart because I am in the profession as well. CEO Thubelihle Mbambo, as well as co-founder and operations manager Ziphozethu Gowa. I hope I said Gowa, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. This sounds like such a great app. First of all, tell me a bit about it. Let me start with you, Zipho.
I think the main aim was to be able to future-proof the journalism industry and as well as just publishing. So we have seen that there are high barriers of entry for actually authors to get published, like to self-publish. It's close to 55,000 Rand for an author to publish one singular book. And if you do go through the traditional publishing route, it becomes very stringent and there's a high barriers of entry for anyone. So I think Thubelihle can also add on to that.
Yes, Thubelihle. So exactly how does this work?
So basically, we built an online publishing platform that is very innovative, that allows authors and journalists to publish ebooks and articles at the same time, while also retaining upwards of 70% in royalties. So the whole aim of this is to also allow authors to actually stick to the main thing and do what they do right, and we assist them with the tech back platform.
Yes.
Yeah, and just give them creative control while they do their work.
That sounds fantastic. So you have a situation where a lot of work just doesn't get lost, you know, over the years. And if you want to, like, be part of the app, you want to publish, you've got a book that's coming up, how would one go about the process of doing that?
It's just as simple as creating a profile and actually just uploading your book and leave the marketing to us.
That's fantastic. But we still have issues. We're moving as a country very much towards the digital space. Everything is now on the internet, and with just a click of a button, you're able to find something. But there are still areas where you have a little Zipho who is somewhere in the Eastern Cape in Limpopo who wants to do something like this, but just simply doesn't have the means digitally to have access to this. Is this something that you're looking at long term? Yes, everyone has a cell phone now, but there are still areas that still lag behind in terms of access. Is this something that you're also looking at?
Yes, with the big digital divide, we have to look at the South African history and do know that a lot of the country has not been put into spaces where they can have access to internet. So with us building such a platform is that you're able to share information and still be able to retain it like offline and still keep that information and be able to share within those areas. But we are trying and really aiming to like get moving with the technology that we can actually bring the infrastructure into within those areas.
And how long has this been in the making?
Well, we started building the technology round about our beta launched in about 2022, but we started building, let's say, around during the COVID times, because we saw a lot of people actually weren't actually able to actually work and get access to a lot of opportunities. So we decided to build like a digital solution that can actually bridge that gap. But just to add to that as well is that we don't only just want to focus on the digital as well. We also want to be able to combine what we're doing online with what we're doing offline. So we do have monthly meetups where we meet with the writing communities and the writers that are on the platform. So we want to be able to engage them physically and on the platform as well, because that adds just to boosting their engagements of the platform and the brand as well. And it shows more support to them as well.
Have you seen a lot of interest in this thus far?
Yes, we have, because lots of people actually have approached this with the mindset of they've always wanted to write, but they just don't know how to write, or they don't have access to mainstream publishing houses. So building a hybrid publishing model actually allows us to be more accessible. And integrating online and offline also adds to that accessibility of ours.
Guys, thank you very much indeed. We really appreciate it. And good luck with the app. I'll certainly be telling a lot of friends about this. Actually, one has come to mind. It was a book festival that I attended recently, and when I looked at, you know, how the writing community was struggling, you know, to come together. You have pockets of festivals and a whole lot of things that are happening, but the community feels like there's still a lot more that needs to be done within the space to give such platforms to writers. Zipho, you wanted to add something?
Yes. So in September, we basically partnered with the Zenzel Book Festival to basically tackle the literacy crisis that's we're currently facing in South Africa. So we will be sitting on the panel having the discussion of how we can actually solve this, with Till App being one of the pioneers of those brands within trying to solve this crisis.
Sounds fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. We do appreciate your time. Thank you very much for joining us indeed. So very interesting app, of course, and we'll take a short break.